So this creeping, gnawing bone pain and debilitating at times, really, it sort of comes in surges and then eases off a bit and then another surge. And it horrid to deal with, horrid.
I've broken bones all my life, from being in my early 20s. I couldn't quite, people used to laugh at me, but I broke my foot stepping off a curb, just stepping off the curb. I broke my foot closing a door, just literally stepping back and closing a door. I broke my toes so many times, I've lost track. And then it just got progressively worse. When I had a nuclear bone scan, it showed that I had multiple fractures in pretty much every bone in my body, that half of which I'd never even been aware of. By the time I got to being diagnosed, my bones were crumbling.
It's just, it never settles down. It's always there, like gnawing away. So that's quite interfering, because it makes me tired, it makes me not want to be around people, and it's hard to be at work when you feel so rough, very stiff all over, which makes it quite hard to move. I get really foggy headed, just really fatigued, like really badly, like to the point where I find it really hard to just function with a conversation.
It makes things that might have been a pleasure more of a challenge, rather than something to look forward to. It's like, oh my God, will I be able to cope with this on the day? It meant I've had to give up work. I couldn't do my job anymore. So that I had to retire 4 years ago, because I was far too unwell to do it anymore.
At Metabolic Support UK, we provide a range of support and valuable resources, ranging from connecting you to others living with similar conditions, to joining online communities, to practical support on day-to-day living, such as accessing benefits, adapting your home, speaking to employers, or travelling abroad. And we also tailor our support bespoke to your needs. We provide a wide range of resources, ranging from attending appointments, health passports, and navigating healthcare systems, and we also advocate for access to medicines.
Yeah, my bones from like 18 months ago compared to a year ago, yeah, they look like you can see the lines of the bones. Before they were just cloudy, like, you know, a bit of cotton wool. So it's obviously doing something.
2 years down the line, my energy levels have gone through the roof. I have never felt that I've got this much energy ever.
Wow.
So I don't know what it does to you, but it certainly changes it. So because you've got more energy, it helps you deal with the pain. And the pain has also improved tremendously. That horrid bone pain, the gnawing bone pain, mid-joint, mid-long bone, if you like, wherever they are, seems to be much improved. In my experience, oh my goodness, it's been worth that suffering. Definitely.
Mobility wise, yes, in the house I now walk around without crutches. I don't even think about picking up a crutch. So that has changed.
It is so painful, the injections. Like, it's, yeah, that's the biggest. I wish they would make this drug in a way where you took it differently. It's almost like if you get a bee sting, but when you're injecting, the whole time every bit of fluid is going in. It just feels like a new bee sting continuously. It's like you wouldn't purposely go get stung by a bee, but I have to purposely do 2 injections where it just feels like I'm constantly getting stung over and over again, and I just sort of do it 6 times a week.
The injections are tough. I don't think they get any easier. They're extremely tough. I mean, we've had days where we've had to chase her around the house and pin her down as best as we can.
Just that I can have a little bit of normality back. I don't want to climb mountains or anything, but I'd like to be able to walk down the street.
I will be devastated if we don't get this managed access agreement pushed through. I will be I'm going to hit the floor. I know for sure I'm going to be in a wheelchair. I know for sure I'm not going to be able to look after myself. I have hope with this.
As a patient umbrella organisation, we know that very little information is provided to you at the point of diagnosis, and any information that is provided is very clinical focused. Little information is provided about the impact of the condition and what impact the condition may have on your day-to-day activities. Often, the onus is on you as a patient or parent and caregiver to do your own research and advocate for your own support. If you are seeking support or information, please contact the Metabolic Support UK team and we'll be happy to help.